Hello, I'm Dr. James Bogash. I'm the author of the articles on modernhealthmyths.com, and today we're going to talk about aerobic activity. Society has promoted this idea that we need to do 30 or 45 minutes walking around relatively low to moderate intensity for 3 days a week. You gotta love it in the United States. We're always looking for just how little exercise we need to do and how little intensity and still see a benefit. Well, this is not working. We're still having heart attacks, diabetes, obesity. Nothing's really changed despite the fact that everybody knows we're supposed to be exercising. I think this is because we're totally missing the boat. The idea that we need to hit that anaerobic zone, we need to run out of oxygen when we're exercising, is a critical component that we are not making that recommendation for. We've seen it in children's studies, we've seen it all the way to heart transplants, cardiac rehab. That short burst aerobic activity seems to win the day. There's something about running out of oxygen where your body looks up and goes, oh, crap, we need to shape up. And we are not doing that in society. We're walking around the block, we're walking the dog, we're doing something, but it's not hitting that anaerobic zone. So what is a short burst aerobic activity? I generally recommend 30-second bursts, 10 sets. So we're looking at 5 minutes of actual exercise, but those exercises are relatively intense. So for me, some of my in-between exercise may be on the elliptical, and I've got it cranked all the way up as far as elevation and intensity. I'm doing 30 seconds, and I really couldn't do 40 seconds at the intensity that I'm doing. My break time is however long it takes my heart rate to kind of calm down to resting. Initially, that may be 30 seconds. As we start going towards maybe set 7, 8, 9, 10, my break time may be a little bit longer. It may be even a little longer if I happen to be watching something on Netflix that's very interesting and I'm trying to stall. But the idea is that rest time is whatever you need to make it for your heart rate to calm back down. When it comes to short burst, it just makes sense. It's closer to what we're designed for. Name a predator that you would run from for 45 minutes. There just isn't one. Name a prey or something that you would chase for 45 minutes. There isn't. You'd quit and go on to something else. Look at most sports. Most sports are short burst aerobic activity. Baseball, if you're lucky, it's a short burst. Most of baseball is the rest phase. Football, we can get the whole darn thing done in an hour if we didn't need the rest time, which is really for the commercials. Even in boxing, there may be 3-minute rounds, but there's flurries within them. Jiu-jitsu, there may be a 5-minute round in a competition, but there are bursts within those competition. You'll find that people, if you're watching, they'll rest for 5 or 10 seconds once they've tried or attempted a move. Soccer is probably the far end of the spectrum. Baseball is probably at the other end of the spectrum. But think about it, most of our professional sports and even kids' sports are all short burst aerobic activity. You need to move in this direction if you want to do the best you can for your overall health, especially your cardiac health.